Why don't you introduce yourself?
Okay, hi, I'm Holly McIntyre. I'm the Center Archivist at the NASA Goddard Space Flight Center, the NASA Goddard Archives. And I am here with my colleagues, Christine Stevens and Jess Dybert, and we are performing an appraisal here at the Tiziou Estate in DC. And basically what an appraisal is we just come in and we take a look at the materials and see if there's anything that fits into our collection. The kinds of stuff that we ended up taking from the estate relate to the Goddard Space Flight Center, historical material relating to the Goddard Space Flight Center, but we also were taking a look at materials that might fall into the purview of other NASA Center archives. So some materials that maybe looked like something Johnson or Marshall or headquarters would be interested in. And the idea behind that is that we'll go through it with more of a fine-tooth comb, and then if it fits into their collection policy, we'll end up shipping that material to them. There's a lot of really great stuff. Tiziou was quite the collector, and so we did have a lot of fun going through this material. It's almost like going down a rabbit hole, and but there's a lot of fun stuff that the space collector enthusiast might find interesting. A lot of press release kind of stuff that we didn't take because we know that it exists in another collection. So mostly that's photo documentation, so prints that maybe were derived from Johnson or from headquarters, something like that. But they might be beautiful photos or beautiful prints. We just know that they're already within some type of NASA collection, so that's why we wouldn't take those. But a lot of stuff that people might find interesting. A lot of materials were sorted by what we call like subject file. So all of the lifting bodies were together. All of maybe a particular type of rocket might be filed or stored together. We saw a lot of materials that were filed and stored based on mission or project or spacecraft, that kind of thing. And again, a lot of those materials were kind of press release stuff that like NASA would have created and then pushed out to the public or pushed out to the press so that they could, as a form of outreach and education.
Can you tell me what some of the most surprising stuff is that you found here?
Oh, surprising like good or surprising bad?
Both.
Surprising good, I would say. We were really thrilled to see a lot of Vanguard material. So at the Goddard Space Flight Center, Vanguard was one of the early American satellites that were sent up, and our legacy is based on the Vanguard legacy, because a lot of the folks that worked at the Naval Research Lab on Vanguard actually came to the Goddard Space Flight Center and brought that technology that they used on Vanguard to Goddard and used on our on the Goddard Space Flight Center's managed spacecraft programs and stuff. So that was really fun to be able to see that. The disturbing stuff is the termite eaten stuff was really gross, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think we can all agree on that one. It's like, oh.